Oh, I'm always worried about the future. Always, 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 always. I'm like, oh God, this. Are we gonna be okay? Oh my gosh. The future. I'm always worried about the future.
Yeah. But I don't think that does you any good. No, I might say I know that doesn't
Well,
do you
yeah.
any good
Yes.
at
That's
all.
why we're here, Brian.
Yeah. Hey!
Unqualified, unsolicited, and totally honest opinions on midlife. How much of your day do you feel like your brain is in the present moment? Like not worrying about what happened last week or worrying what's gonna happen? Like,
I have never thought about that. I don't know. Probably not as much as I would want.
right, right. I'm just laughing because it is a struggle for me constantly. So this conversation today is a little more woo, but we'll bring it down to earth.
Woo-hoo.
Woo is in like being in the now and
Yeah.
not, it's like a midlife superpower to be able to be in the present moment because there's so much magic that lives in the present moment. And I feel like especially, and a lot of my friends, we're just constantly like, worried about our teens. How are they going to end up? What college? How are our aging parents? Like we just have all these worry balls in the air.
Yeah.
And so we are not being present. And when you're not present, you're missing those moments. That is like life right in front of you. And all you have is now.
Yes.
And that is the woo. And my allergies are really bad. And so I sound extra husky. Extra husky in this episode.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Good.
But even this morning, or not even this morning, but like today, I was like, did you eat lunch? Because I was wondering if I was going to make you lunch with me. You answered me, but before you answered me, I checked out and was thinking about something else because I feel like there's a lot going on. And
3 times.
so I'd ask you 3 times. It's not that I have a bad memory. I just literally checked out. My brain cut you off. I was somewhere else and I wasn't present.
There's a chance you might do that a lot lately.
Yeah. And I really do feel like that. And
Yes.
I find it with my friends too. And then like it's just there's so much going on. There's so much overwhelm. And we are worrying and it's like there's good worry and there's bad worry. And so we'll dive into those things today and kind of how to check back in softly with yourself and be like, whoa, okay. Like I'll listen to a podcast in the car and I'll have to rewind it a couple times or reread a page
Right.
multiple times because I'm like, where did I go? I don't even know what I just read. I know I read it.
Yeah, that happens. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah.
But and I think some is going to be there, but the more things we can put in place and the more we can touch back in with what's right now, we'll have better days and better lives. So that's why I think it's so important. And I especially need to listen to myself on this one. As with our day.
I mean, if you say so, I'll yes. I'm only agreeing with you because you're, to be agreeable.
Yeah,
You're perfect.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, babe. But I mean, it's nice that you notice this too. I think that's a human condition.
Well, just everyone's busy and doing 19 things and it's just,
Like, where will your brain often go? Like, I know mine.
I don't think there's any one thing. You're always going to, you can pinpoint that I will usually fall into that you will fall into XYZ.
Oh, I'm always worried about the future. Always, 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 always. I'm like, oh God, this. Are we gonna be okay? Oh my gosh. The future. I'm always worried about.
Yeah. But I don't think that does you any good. No, I might say I know that doesn't do you any good.
Yes. That's why we're here, Brian.
Yeah. Hey!
You got here.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it's so nice. It's warm and cozy and friendly and
Yes.
But we do it anyways. We always worry about the future. Everyone, most humans, I would imagine.
But it's and it saves us. It's like our ancestors are alive because they would worry and they would look for danger and they would look for these things.
Well, didn't we instinctually just look for I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I think
we're wired.
I think you could check out of all worrying about the future and you would be 100% okay.
Totally. And I want to get there.
All right.
And so I'm listening to this too. But our brain is wired to be more worried than it is the good. So it's focusing on the good. And it's what's great about focusing on the good because there is good. Like I could sit in the car and be like driving my mom somewhere, look at the passenger seat and be like, oh my God, my mom, is she going to be okay? Like what else should I do? I'm just worry. But instead I'm really being mindful about, oh my gosh, she's liking this Bob Marley song. She's tapping her hands to the music of the Bob Marley song. And so I'm finding joy in that moment. instead
Right.
of
Being,
the
yeah,
worry.
present. Right.
Yes, yes. And what's good about finding joy in moments and being present, because when you're present, you can find those good things in the current moment, is it compounds. Like the more you find, the more your mind wants to go there. Isn't that
Yes.
cool?
Yes. But yeah, now it's like I was talking about the last podcast. You rewrite your history too,
Yes. We're going to talk about things a lot of times. Turns out people need to hear it like 7 to 14 times
or maybe even 15.
or maybe 15
Yeah.
to get it in. But this
Yes.
is more presence.
Okay. I like it
Yes.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So good.
Oh, I mean, I think our teens have a big issue with that, especially with the phones now. They can't just dig in and be like, oh, this moment is great. Like, we were at an Empire of the Suns concert and it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And our teen looked like, who also really wanted to be there,
Yeah.
looked like she wasn't having any fun. And I was like, you having fun? She's like, I love this. And I'm like, everything on your body says you're not. And I'm like, okay, but and I think that it's hard for us. I think it's even harder for the next generation to be present. That is
Right.
super hard to just go,
For sure.
here's where I am. This is the evening we're going to have. We're going to be here and we're going to make the best of it.
Totally.
They're constantly looking for the next best thing. And I don't think that, I know it's not healthy. It's just not, but
It's not. And I'm another thing is how much the phone, surprise, surprise, robbed us out of being out of the present moment.
yeah.
So I think Maddie wasn't on her phone a lot when we were at Lightning in a Bottle because, we took it away for the day, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think she's like, what if my friends were here? Or what, she's just off somewhere else. Cause you're like, if you were present, you'd be like, oh my gosh, these guys are
Here's what I
amazing.
got.
You
Yeah.
love this music.
Yeah.
They're great performers. And she kind of missed out a little bit on that,
A little bit.
and you're like,
A little bit.
and so I think not only for us to work on this stuff, but also to try
To inspire.
inspire
Yes.
and teach our kids to do
be
the same,
present.
to be
Yeah.
more present. Because there's so much, everyone's talking about how distracted we are.
Yeah.
Like there's this information overload and there's this and this and this. And we're kind of like squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. And I'm totally
Yeah.
guilty of that. And
Yeah.
and then I just love like when I get a moment and I'm just like just taking those micro moments of like 2 minutes. You don't have to get the meditation pillow and do 20 minutes. I'm not asking that. That because since people are like, you say woo, they think that. And it's like, no, doing those micro moments of like 2 minutes, just quiet, just listening. And the best exercise there is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've covered this in a different episode, but it was just like
Hit it again. I
covered it.
forgot.
I will hit it again.
Let's go.
But I'm just reminding myself. But it's like 5 things you see,
Oh, yeah.
4 things you can touch. Like, you're like
Yeah.
5 things you look around. I'm like, oh, Brian's cool hat and shirt. And like,
Well-
oh, I see my furry, cute dog. And then 4 things you can feel. Then 3 things. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to remind
Well,
myself.
smell would be in there. Senses
Smell.
are in
So
there.
it's 5 things you can see right now, 4 things you can feel. Okay, great. And then like the weight of your clothes, my dog's fur on my foot, and different things like that. And then 3 things you can hear, like my raspy,
Sure.
like
Yes.
my
Yes.
raspy phone voice.
Mm.
And then 2 things you can smell
Okay.
and 1 thing you can taste. Like I can still taste a little bit of my lunch in my mouth. I can't. I just say, I'm like, it's still like in there. Anyway, that's a lot of detail. But if you go through that,
Yeah, you're gonna be present.
you're going to be present. And it
Yeah.
just takes that 60 seconds of, because it takes you a minute, 5 things but it's that super easy. See,
Yeah.
feel, hear, smell,
Taste.
taste. Thank you.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
senses. So when your senses activated, you are present.
Yeah.
And so if you just find that you've asked your husband 3 times the same question and he's getting annoyed at you and you are like, how did I? And I'm like, for a moment, I had that panic of like, did I forget what he said? And I was like, very clearly, it was like, nope, I never heard it.
Not paying attention.
And I'm like, either he's messing with me and he didn't tell me.
No.
I'm like, no, he's annoyed, so he didn't. So I was doing this like Sherlock Holmes in my head. I was like, no, I fully checked out.
Yes.
So if you're finding something like that going on, or you're just feeling that overwhelm, or you're just worrying about stuff, because I'll do that at 3 a.m. I'll do it at 6 a.m. I'll do it all through the day. It's just catching yourself and getting right back to the present moment.
Yes. Yes. Yes, and I like it. Like I went in while you were working and I just laid down on the couch for like 5 minutes to try and just that's the same thing, just like
So
kind of just
you leave
reset.
your work area to mine. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, because I like being near you. But
Oh,
also, but then you were like in such a grumble mood. You're what? You're sitting down for
no,
5 minutes? What are you?
no,
Yeah, you
no.
did. Yes, you did. Yes, you
Okay,
did.
but it's because you said you were waiting on me.
I was waiting on you because you
Like
said
you said that, and
it's
then I was like, huh? And then I was like,
well, you nerd it.
and then I just went a little bit in the future. It was like, I have
Yeah.
this to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, and he's waiting on me. Now I
So
feel
I just went
very
back to work.
stressed.
I
I
just went
know.
back to
I
work.
totally chased you out of there. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
But yes, that is a good. Had you not said I'm waiting on you, you'd have been fine.
Oh, it's
Right.
all my fault.
So I
Hmm.
can hear your annoyance. A
No,
little
no,
bit.
no, we're fine.
But at
No,
least if you're annoyed, you're in the present moment. Do you feel like if you're present, you could be annoyed, right? Because you're
yes.
not thinking about
You're not future annoyed.
you're not future
I
annoyed.
mean, you could be future annoyed,
You could be
but yeah,
past annoyed too, but
yeah,
like mostly annoyance is in the present moment.
yeah.
That wasn't a tip, but it might be one.
Piss somebody off, so you're annoyed.
Right.
Right.
Yes. And
I don't know. I'm
right.
not. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, I do agree with. Yes, you are right, but don't piss somebody off to
Okay.
be present.
Another thing, and we've said this before because it is such a good activity to do, is get out in nature. Sometimes I'm not saying, again, this is not like your 40-minute walk. No, get out. I'll walk out the back door. I'll look up at the sky because I'm just like, I need a reset.
Yeah.
I just need nature in my face. I need it in my face. And I'll look up at the trees and I'll look up at the clouds. And then I'm just like focused on that. And that is such a good reset.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people will sit at their desk and just work all day and grind, grind, grind. And if you just take a little couple, just a minute, 5 minute, whatever reset, you're actually gonna come back more productive because you're gonna be more present. You're just gonna,
Yeah.
that reset.
Instead of reading that
for
same
everything.
thing over and over
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
And be like, where's my head at? Where's my head at?
yeah.
Who sang that?
I don't know.
You know that one, right?
I know it, but
Okay.
I don't know it. Let's
Asking
go.
your spouse questions.
Let's go with you.
Yeah.
You sang that right then.
What, me saying what?
You
right
just
then?
sang it. So let's just go with you right now.
Oh, I sang it.
Yeah.
That what I, who's
Where's your head at? Yeah.
Oh,
you-
where's my head at? My head is pretty good because when we are talking and doing this, I am present.
Yeah.
I really am. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think this and I think this is one of the reasons we love doing this podcast is because when do we make time? Because if you and I are doing other things and we talk, it's not so present. I mean, sometimes it can be, but you have to really get me with what you're talking about.
Oh my
Obviously, not
goodness.
just what you're having for lunch, but like, so, and then when I
Not engaging enough. Try again.
yeah. And honestly, I know I bring it up a lot, but when I play pickleball, you have to be in the present moment
Yeah.
because you will get hit.
Yeah,
or
that's what
you
I
will
always said
look really
about.
bad.
That's why I like skateboarding as
Yes.
a mind break
Your mind
because you
is-
have to be on it, and if you're not,
You
you're gonna
do.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So those things are really good to have in your life for
Yeah.
sure.
yes.
You know.
For sure. And so, yeah, but I do love this because I do feel very present with you.
All right.
Yeah. And when you play the guitar, you are very present as well.
Yeah, and I can slide out of it, but yes, you
Yeah.
have to. If you want to be playing it, you have to be in it. Yes, I think all hobbies are good like that.
Yeah. For
And it's hard. Sometimes you're just like,
yeah.
I don't have it, and then I just put
Yeah.
it down, and then I'll come back to it later or
Totally.
whatever. You know.
And this is an exercise that is really good. It's one question you can ask yourself for when you're like, your mind is going into the worry, you're worrying about the future. It's like catastrophic things. You're like, oh my God, what's the worst case scenario? You know, we've all gone down those rabbit holes. Is this happening right now? That's the question. Is this
Right.
happening
Is the
right
house
now?
on fire right now?
Yeah.
No.
And
then
it
don't
kinda
worry
just-
about it.
It kind of is like your reality check of like, whoa, and it like tethers you back to the now,
Yeah.
right?
That's
I
good.
think that's a really good one, right?
Yeah.
And then there's another thing I heard too, which
So
is
was lunch happening to you right then?
it was because I was hungry. I wanted it to happen then. I was being thoughtful. I'm like, if you had need, maybe I would make you something too.
Oh, there was a maybe
I was
there.
coming
A
from a good
big maybe.
place.
A big maybe.
And I was in a good place. But there was another exercise I heard too, which is there was a study and some researcher somewhere.
Harvard.
I think we were going to go to Yale. Our friend, I just found
Ooh.
out our friend went to Yale.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Big
I'm gonna
ups.
give it big ups, props
Yeah, big ups. Big
Ups.
ups or props.
Big
Yeah,
ups.
Yeah.
to Yale. We're going to say the study is from Yale.
Mm.
But there was a lot of research connected that a feeling if you allow a feeling, because we can feel a million different feelings, especially
Right.
me, you've like
Yes, you're pretty good at
witnessed
that.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
I can be like, oh,
In the
like,
span of about 30 seconds, you
oh
can have
yeah,
lots of
you can
feels.
get a lot of feels.
Yeah.
So if a feeling is overwhelmed or stressed or anxiety, sit with it for 90 seconds. If you sit with it and you can kind of contain it and not let it run off to like the catastrophic, if you sit with it, be like, whoa, I'm really anxious right now. Like 90 seconds, it'll pass. It's like the clouds in the sky.
Mm.
Like, you know, those ones, like we were just at the
Yeah.
lacrosse tournament and it was supposed to be rainy and we kept watching this dark clouds, but they were like somewhat missing us.
Just
It was like,
yeah.
we see you, but they missed us. It could be like that. So if you're just, I see the cloud. Oh, it's dark, could rain, but I'm just watching it. And then 90 seconds, it went away. It's a good
Mm.
analogy, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nerds.
But anyway, but if you just sit with a feeling and you're like, oh, hi, anxiety, and it will go away. But I love the question of, is this happening right now? I think that'd be
I think
really
that's a real good one. Yeah. Like, let's just tune
Yeah.
into what really is the issue at the moment, because that's all you got.
Totally. It is so, and the difference between like productive worry and useless worry.
Yeah.
Productive worry. Oh, I see this is happening with my aging parent. I should make a phone call to the doctor. Productive worry.
Is that even a worry, or is that just being productive? Like,
Well, I mean,
like
you're
make
worried
a
about
good
your
response.
parent. You're
Yeah,
worried about
okay.
your parent. I was giving anxiety.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, because that's solid. That's like
Yeah.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
worried my kid's like not going to get all his work done or whatever. And
Right.
check in with them. But a
Right.
useless worry would be like, oh my gosh, are we going to be okay? La, 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 you know, just like rattling on about all this.
Or my favorite, I have a headache. Do I have a brain tumor?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh God, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's a headache. Maybe
Yeah.
because you have congestion from allergies.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't spiral.
Don't spiral.
Don't feed the fire, right? The
Exactly.
fire of the worry.
But I think also when we talked about the phone, and we talk about this a lot about being conscious of your algorithm. It's like to get our attention, people are like, if your knee is itchy, you might have cancer. You know what I mean? It's like there's all this like it's like anything could be
No, that's real,
anything.
Barbara. That's real.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
like
back left side of your
Yes.
right knee.
if it's persistent,
Yeah.
you are screwed. You know, and I just feel like that we're being served worry all the time. So we're just in
Well,
this heightened
fear
state.
sells.
Fear sells.
Fear is the main driver for all
Yeah.
news. And
Yeah.
like, yeah, oh yeah.
And that's,
Fear,
you know, I
fear,
mean,
fear.
I'm on social media. I'm trying to share things for the sandwich generation and,
Right.
you know, let people know I have a
Right.
book out there.
Yeah, and if you don't read the book, your parents are going to die a horrible, lonely death.
Do you have aging parents and you're still raising your kids? Then welcome to the sandwich generation. It can be super overwhelming, but I've got you. I wrote an ebook that helps you save time, energy, and money. And you can get your copy on thesandwichgen.com/ebook, and it will help you with all the things you need. But like when I go on, like I do work with, you know, Chat GPT or Claude, because I'm like, hey, here's what I want to say. Like, what would be the,
Yeah.
and it's like, I had to train it and be like, in my energy, not
Mhm.
like oh, you
Yeah,
know,
sky is
just
falling.
shock factor,
Yeah.
sky is falling.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I come at it with my
In the
sunshine
love and
approach?
hugs
Yes.
energy.
Care Bear stairway.
Yeah.
How can I get someone's
Yeah.
attention? And so it is so natural to be like, oh my God, you know, it's just this. And
Yeah.
I feel for, you know, and then even Carson will send us stuff and he's like, oh, we can't eat this anymore. Oh, yeah, this is going to kill us.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, you need to stop.
Well, there's a fine line. There's a fine
Yes.
line. I mean, because it's good awareness is
It
awesome.
is good awareness.
But then
how it's delivered.
messaging. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Like you don't want the old school used car salesman to be screaming at you
Yeah.
like all these bad things, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Great.
Let me entertain you some more.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
love this.
You love this.
Doing great, Barbara.
Doing great. It's
Yeah.
not too woo, but
No, I don't think any of that's woo. Like, come on, people. Like, we have to just chill on the worries. Try to be a little bit more present with other people when they're around. Maybe put your phone down and hang out. Gosh, you know, the world could be a better place.
yes, and I really do believe that presence is
The best gift.
yes. What's that saying?
Yeah, you're like, you know,
Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
present. Boom.
Oh, I used to have that one in one of my photos. Right. Anyway, but there is something to that.
Sure.
And actually, very on point and on topic, babe. So that is a
Well, I mean, I think a
perfect
lot of us spend time just worrying or thinking about like, oh, when I get to here, then I'm going to do X, Y, Z, or I'm going
So
to
true.
feel X, Y, Z. And then you lose this. Like, and it could be a financial thing. Oh, when I have X amount of dollars in the bank, then I'll allow myself to do this and I'll do the extra. Well, you might never get there. So then
Or
you're
when
like,
you do, you might set another thing. And then
Yeah.
you're just never
appreciating your
allowing in
moment.
the good
Sure.
of, yeah,
And that's a lesson for everybody, myself included, you know,
Yeah.
just really trying to enjoy where you're at,
totally.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even with work, like I've settled into a good job that I just love. And I'm like, I'm going to ride this until it's done.
Yeah.
And this is wonderful, you
Yeah,
know? And like,
really
just
is
try to
wonderful.
be
Yeah.
just content and happy
Yes.
and not looking for the next thing. And then I
Yeah.
think the next thing will come. Right? I mean, that's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do think it's a hidden superpower we can all access in midlife of just when you find yourself getting scattered, getting overwhelmed, like worrying about things that you're like, oh my, I mean, it could all end tomorrow, you know?
Yeah. It doesn't
And you
even
could sit
matter.
there and spiral
Oh,
and
yeah.
spiral and
Oh, yeah.
spiral or rabbit hole or research and like, or you could just be like, whoa, okay, 5 things, 4 things,
5,
3
4, 3,
things.
2, 1.
Yeah. Or like, is this happening right now? No, it's not. So, and also
Yeah, I
be
love that. It's
mindful
great.
at the
Yeah.
dinner table, be mindful when your kids are in the room, be mindful when you're all in the same place, like even on a car ride or something for 10 minutes, don't be on your, like, I love consuming information and
Yeah.
I will like try and, of course, I love consuming information so I can share it in my own way, like taking it and then condensing it and sharing it. But there are times where I'm like, okay, I've been taking quiet drives lately and they have been wonderful. Quiet drives.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I joke that, all of us are like Uber drivers for our kids until they get their license. But half the way you're alone. And so I would be listening to podcasts or music or whatever brings you joy. But silence has been giving me so much joy. And I just looking out and I'm like, wow. And I'm just kind of like, I'm very zen. It's been a new happy
Good job.
place.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Right? Try it on. You should
Yeah,
try
a little
it.
something. Yeah, I love
like
music.
a short one.
I love music when I drive.
Yeah, and this one woman who was really good about talking about like phone health, like our own health with like how much we're on our phones and everything. And she had a good angle because you expect someone like that to be like, don't be on your phone. She's like, oh yeah, no, be on your phone. Just take those moments of reset. And she's like, I just did a 2-hour drive like with nothing. And she's like, that was a good, like emotional,
Yeah.
mental reset. Just
Balance.
like looking presence,
Yeah.
2 hours of presence. That I think that's why I love rafting and being outside, just anything, just where you have to be in the moment. How can I think about anything else?
Yes, those things where they make you have to be in the moment are
Yeah.
great, but I think we have to figure out ways in our world where we can just make ourselves be in the
Yeah.
moment.
So being
and not-
mindful of putting the phone down, turning the notifications off, and doing those. Is this happening now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And like just and finding the good in the moments because
Yeah, because you could always
more
dream
out.
up a better scenario, but
Yeah.
that's still the grass is always greener, and that's not reality. You have what you have in that moment, and you can make it great by your participation, your involvement,
Yeah.
your presence.
So you don't miss
Yeah.
the magic in the ordinary that's happening right now in these moments.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Boom.
boom, right?
Yeah, that's good.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like one to know on. You remember, what was that like at the end of the
The
cartoons?
more you know.
No, that was
Oh.
G.I. Joe. Wait.
Or the Reader's Rainbow.
Yeah, no, but there was like and one to grow on. Oh, I don't know. I just blew it.
Oh, like the production company.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like a rainbow, and it went. Sting.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it was like, what was
Yeah.
that? Reading Railroad?
I don't
Reading
know. what it was at
Rainbow.
the end.
Reading Rainbow. Anyway, that guy was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. But the more you know, and to go on.
Yeah, G.I. Joe. What's I can't believe I don't remember G.I. Joe.
You're looking for your skateboard.
I'm looking at my G.I. Joe skateboard.
You have a G.I. Joe skateboard?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, gun ho.
What does it say?
Well, this one is don't judge people until you give them the chance.
Oh, it's a good one.
There's a G.I. Joe.
It's G.I. Joe.
Yeah. Well, G.I. Joe's knowing is half the battle.
It is.
That's what that was. Yeah.
Which is so true.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
I love those little things that they'd put in. There's so many nuggets of all these childhood
Got a
television.
hankering for a hunk of cheese. The healthy snack. Remember that one? You got a hank. It was really.
No,
that was like late.
But like
70s.
the TV shows.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
more
Yeah,
like
that was a
good
cartoon.
nuggets. Yeah.
All right. We spiral.
That was really present. We just went on present, like,
We gotta
present day.
stop.
If you loved hanging out with us, hit that follow button and share this episode with someone who could use a little midlife magic. Now go rock the rest of your day.